Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. It's our King of the Hill APBA Hall of Fame set project, and it's crunch time. It is officially crunch time. The 1981 to the present National Leaguers own second place, and they are our current Kings of the Hill. With 2 more wins, they get home field advantage in the World Series against the Negro Leaguers. The first step in that task is today's game. With a win, they get a tie for first place with the Negro Leaguers at 9 wins. Their opponent, maybe the underachiever of the entire tournament, the 1941 to 1960 club. And then that team has an important chance at redemption. At 6 wins, they are a 4-game winning streak from taking the World Series home field advantage for themselves. So it's a huge game for them, and if they don't win, it might be their last game of the tournament. So there's a huge amount on the line for both teams, and that's why I'm calling it crunch time. The opposing pitchers today are a pair of Braves left-handers. It's Warren Spahn for the visiting 41 to 60s against Tommy Glavine for the 81 to the present National League. One of these two teams will either continue or become the new King of the Hill. And even just as importantly, take another step toward the World Series berth and home field advantage that they are fighting for. It's a huge game. I'm glad you're with us. Let's take a look at today's starting lineups. For the visiting 4160s, Mickey Mantle leads off in center field. Ted Williams bats second in left field. Stan Musial bats third at first base. Roy Campanella bats fourth, he'll catch. Ralph Keiner bats fifth, he'll play right. George Kell bats sixth, he'll play third. Joe Gordon bats seventh, he'll play second base. Lou Boudreau bats eighth, he'll play shortstop. And it's Warren Spahn on the mound. He's a B pitcher with XZ modifiers. He'll bat ninth. For the 81 to the present National League, Craig Biggio leads off at second base. Tim Raines bats second in left field. Barry Bonds bats third in center field. Gary Sheffield bats fourth, he's at third base. Mike Piazza bats fifth, he'll catch. Vlad Guerrero Sr. bats sixth, he'll play right field. Barry Larkin bats seventh, he'll play shortstop. Keith Hernandez bats eighth, he'll play first base. Tom Glavine bats ninth, he'll pitch. He's a B pitcher with a Y modifier. Both of these teams are fielding one. All right, we are ready to go. We are using for this tournament the 66 book. It's the smaller version, the smaller chart book, and it's much easier to use, and I'm liking the results, so we're good. Mickey Mantle steps in against Tom Glavine. Here we go. The pitch to the Mick. It's hit on the ground to Barry Larkin. He's up with it and throws to Keith Hernandez for out number 1. Ted Williams now. Glavine kicks and deals. Ground ball, Larkin. He's up with it again and throws to Keith Hernandez for out number 2. Stan Musial. It's a hanger to Stan the Man. This is going to be trouble. Left center and deep and off the wall. Barry Bonds collects it. Stan around second. He's heading to third. The relay from Larkin to Sheffield is not in time. It's a 2-out triple for Stan the Man. Chance for a first inning run for the 4160s. Glavine the stretch and the delivery to Campanella. Ground ball, Chef. He gloves it and throws to Hernandez. And the 4160s fail to score in the first. 81 to the present National Leaguers coming on now against Spahn. Biggio, Raines, and Bonds coming up. in the first inning. Spahn winds and deals. Hey, strikes out Biggio on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Now it's Raines. Spahn winds and deals to Tim Raines. Hey, struck him out on a bender. 2 gone in the first. Here's Barry Bonds. I don't think Spahn would like Barry Bonds very much. The pitch. There's a bouncing ball, foul headed toward the seats and taken by somebody from Shorewood, Wisconsin. The next delivery from Spahn is ball 4. He didn't like that call. Bonds goes down to first, and here comes the hottest National League hitter, Gary Sheffield. The pitch from Spahn. Ground ball hit to Joe Gordon. He flips to Boudreau the short way, and that'll retire the National Leaguers in the first. We've played 1 with no score. Ralph Keiner coming up against Glavine. Out of position in right field, but what are you going to do? The pitch. Ground ball. Larkin one more time. Up with it and throws to Hernandez for out number 1. Glavine kicks and deals to George Kell. Ground ball Sheffield. He gloves it and throws to Keith. 2 down. Joe Gordon. High but not deep into right. Under it is Vlad Guerrero Sr., and that retires the side in inning number 2. Go to the bottom of the second with no score. Piazza, Guerrero, and Larkin, a trio of righties against Spahn. The pitch is a base hit to right for Piazza. Here comes Guerrero with nobody out. Spahn the stretch, the delivery to Vlad. There goes Piazza, trying to steal. Campanella down to Gordon, and they get Piazza by 14 steps. All right, I don't know where Mike was going. Maybe it was a missed sign. Yeah, the missed sign was stay at first. The pitch to Guerrero, hit to left, but not deep. Ted Williams toward the line makes the catch for out number 2. Spahn to Larkin. Ground ball, Joe Gordon. He's up with it, throws to Musial, and that retires the National League in the second. 2 complete, no score. Now it's Glavine against Boudreau, Spahn, and the top of the order with Mickey Mantle. Lou Boudreau steps in, 1948 MVP. The pitch from Glavine is a base hit just over Larkin's glove, and Boudreau's on with a single. Now it's Spahn. Glavine the stretch, checks Boudreau at first. The pitch to Spahn, he squares to bunt and gets it down, back to Glavine. Glavine turns and throws to Biggio covering first, and that'll move Boudreau to second. The bunt works. Now it's Mantle. With Boudreau at second, the pitch from Glavine to the Mick. Ball 4, 2 on now for the 4160s. Ted Williams up, 2 on, 1 out. Chance for a double play grounder. Glavine the stretch and the delivery to Williams. Popped him up. Wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Craig Biggio on the infield dirt, calling and taking for out number 2. It's up to Musial. Glavine the stretch and the delivery to Stan the man. He pops up. Glavine jammed him. Biggio on the outfield grass, calling and taking, and that retires the 4160s. No score after 2.5. Here comes Keith Hernandez, then Glavine, then the top with Biggio. 8-9-1 for the National Leaguers in the third. The pitch to Keith. Base hit to center field, right back through the box. Well, we know what Glavine's going to do, or do we? Ooh. Are they going to throw him off? Give him the hit sign. Spahny the stretch. Glavine does square to bunt. And he takes. Ball 2. Next delivery to Glavine. Let's see. Spahn the stretch one more time. The delivery. He's not bunting. Ooh. And pops up. Lou Boudreau on the infield dirt, calling and taking for out number 1. Here comes Biggio. The pitch to Beige. Popped up. Boudreau again. 2 down. And now Raines. Spahn the stretch. The delivery to Tim Raines, and there's a base hit. Over first base. Hernandez is going to go to third. It's National Leaguers at the corners with 2 outs for Bonds. Spahn the stretch. Sneers at Barry Bonds. The pitch home. Bonds takes it. There goes Raines. The throw down from Campanella to Gordon is not in time. Raines steals second. There's 2 in scoring position. Now for Bonds, who's behind in the count 0-1. The pitch from Spahny to Bonds. High, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. 3 complete. No score in this one. We got a nail biter. We're going to get a nail biter out of this one. Campanella, Keiner, and Kell. 4, 5, 6. Glavine winds and deals. Hanger to Campanella. Driven to right center. It's going to one-hop the wall. Barry Bonds gets it back in, but Campy's got a leadoff double, and here comes Keiner. Glavine the stretch. The delivery to Ralph. Pop up. Larkin calling and taking for out number 1. Here's George Kell. Glavine's delivery. Hit to left. Toward the line is Raines. He makes the catch. Campanella's got a hold. There's 2 outs. Now it's Gordon. Glavine the stretch. The delivery to Joe Gordon is hit to center, but not deep. Barry Bonds is there. He makes the catch for out number 3. 3.5 in the books. No score. Sheffield, Piazza, and Guerrero. 4, 5, 6 coming up in the National League 4th. Spahn kicks and deals. Hey, strikes out Sheff on a bender. There's strikeout 4 for Spahny. After the game, Spahny will be charging the kids for his autograph, so be sure to watch for that. The pitch to Piazza, hit to right, and back goes Keiner. And look at the range Ralph shows. 2 down. And now it's Vlad Guerrero Sr. Spahny winds and deals. Ground ball hit to Boudreau. Lou is up with it, and he throws to Musial for out number 3. 4 complete, no score. Glavine and Spahn, pitch for pitch. Boudreau, Spahn, and Mantle 8-9-1 coming up in the 5th. Lou is 1 for 1. The pitch to him. A comebacker, gloved by Glavine. He runs toward Hernandez and underhands him the ball for out number 1. Here comes Spahny. Hooks. The pitch from Glavine. To left, but not deep. Tim Raines into left center. A few steps, makes the catch for out number 2. Glavine to Mantle. Mickey's 0 for 1. It's a hanger to the Mick. And it's going to be into right center. It scoots past Barry Bonds. Guerrero backs him up. Mantle around first. He's going to take second on a 2-out double. Ted Williams up. First base open, but Musial follows him. So they're going to go after Ted, it looks like. Glavine the stretch. The delivery home to Ted Williams. Comebacker, gloved by Glavine. He throws to Hernandez. We're halfway through this one, and we've decided nothing. There is no score going to the bottom of the fifth. Larkin, Hernandez, and Glavine coming up against Spahn. Spahn, charge me for an autograph, Spahn. The pitch to Larkin. He walked him. Hernandez up. They're going to put a play on, maybe. They could. Let's see. Spahn to the stretch. The delivery. There goes Larkin, and here it's a hanger to Hernandez. It's to center and deep. It's going to be off the wall. Mantle throws it back toward the infield. Larkin being waved home. Larkin scores all the way from first on the hit and run double by Keith Hernandez. There's still nobody out. It's 1-0 National League in the bottom of the fifth. Here's Glavine. Will he be bunting? Spahn the stretch. The delivery. He's not bunting. It is to left toward the line. Ted Williams on the run gets there. Hernandez has to hold. There's one down. Biggio. Spahn the stretch. The delivery to Biggio. Hey, struck him out on a bender. Number 5 for Spahn. 2 gone in the fifth. And it's Raines coming up. Tim Raines. 1 for 2. Spahn the stretch and the delivery to Rock. Hey, struck him out on another bender. He's got the hook going. He's got the hook. His nickname is Hooks. That retires the side in the fifth. The National League settles for a run on a hit. They leave 1. We go to the sixth. It's 1-0 National League over the 4160s. Musial, Campanella, and Keiner coming in the top of the 6 for the 4160s. 3, 4, 5 hitters. Glavine winds and deals. Comebacker, gloved by Glavine. He throws to Hernandez, and there's 1 gone in the 6th. Here's Campy. 1 for 2. It's a hanger to Campy. Did he get it? To left and deep. Back goes Raines. Tie game. 1-1 on a long home run by Campy that took a blink to get out of here. Now it's Keiner. National League bullpen's going to get cooking. Smoltz and Franco. Glavine kicks and deals to Ralph Keiner. And there is a foul ball. Somebody from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin gloved that one. The next delivery to Keiner. Popped him up. Foul territory. Mike Piazza throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 2. George Kell, 0 for 2. The pitch from Glavine. Hit to center, but not deep. Barry Bonds is there and makes the catch. We got a tight game. After 5.5, it's 1-1. Spahn with a new lease on life gets to face Bonds again. Then Sheffield, then Piazza, the meat of the National League order. Spahn kicks and deals. Hit to center. Mickey Mantle right there. 1 down. Sheffield 0 for 2. Spahn winds and delivers. Hey, struck him out. Chef didn't like the bender. And that's the second strikeout for Chef. 2 gone in the 6th. The pitch to Piazza. Ground ball. George Kell. He throws to Musial, and that retires the National League in the 6th. 6 in the books. 1-1 game. Glavine gets Gordon, Boudreau, and Spahn coming up in the 7th. Joe Gordon, the pitch, ball 4. That gets Smoltz and Franco up again. Boudreau up. Glavine the stretch, the pitch to Lou. Ground ball, hit to Biggio. Go to Larkin for 1, to Hernandez. Not in time. Look at Lou Boudreau's wheels. He legs that one out. 1 out, 1 on now for Spahn. Glavine the stretch. The delivery to Spahn. He's not bunting. And I struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. 1 strikeout for Glavine today, and now it's Mantle. The pitch to the Mick. Ball 4, he walked him. 2 on, 2 outs for Ted Williams. Lefty-lefty matchup. Musial on deck. Glavine the stretch, the delivery to him. He walked him. The bases are dripping now with 41 60s with 2 outs, and now it's Musial. They could go to Franco, and they're going to go to Franco. It's time for Franco. Is it time for a double switch? Yes, it is. They're going to go to Franco and bring in a new catcher. The catcher will be Carter, and he will bat in the 9 spot. Franco will bat 5th. Tell you about Glavine's numbers here in just a moment. Franco is an A pitcher with a Y modifier. Piazza's day is done. Glavine's day, 6 2/3 innings, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. But the walks did him in. He walked 4 men. He struck out 1. He allowed 1 run. So far it's earned, but the bases are dripping. He can lose it, but he can't win it. He could also get a no decision. Lefty-lefty matchup, stand the man at the plate. It's Boudreau at 3rd, Mantle at 2nd, Williams at 1st. Franco the stretch and the delivery to stand the man. And I'm on the wrong page. And it's a grounder to Sheffield. He's going to step on the bag himself and retire the side. It's time to stretch him out. The 41 60s fail to get the big hit. Time to stretch him out. Your score, 41 60s 1, National League 1. Guerrero, Larkin, and Hernandez, 6, 7, 8 coming up in the 7th. Spahn winds and deals. Hey, struck out Vlad, that's number 8. Spahn is throwing a 3-4 hitter. Larkin, Spahn winds and deals. Hit to right, not deep. Ralph Keiner, 2 down. Keith Hernandez, 2 for 2, drove in the National League run back in the 5th. The pitch to him. Hey, struck him out on some gas. 9 strikeouts. We've played 7. 1-1 game. We got a good one cooking. Franco will get Campanella, Keiner, and Kellen. Franco is the hot reliever on this team. Can't be up. He homered in the 6th. The pitch to him, top of the 8th. Popped him up. Gary Carter, the kid, throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 1. Ralph Keiner 0 for 3. Franco kicks and deals. Ground ball. Biggio, he throws to Hernandez for out number 2. Here's George Kell 0 for 3. And a base hit to right for Kell. That'll bring up Gordon. 2 outs and a man aboard for Joe Gordon. Franco the stretch. The delivery to Joe Gordon is a ground ball to Chef. He's going to go the short way to Biggio, and that will retire the side in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th coming. Spahn still in. Your score is 1-1. Carter. And then the top of the order with Biggio and Raines. 9-1-2. The kid came on in the 7th. The pitch from Spahn to him. Hit to center. Driving Mantle back, but he's got room and gets there for the out. 1 down in the 8th. Here's Biggio. 0 for 3 to Craig. Hey, struck him out on some more gas. 3 strikeouts for Biggio. He's got the hat trick, and Spahny's got 10 Ks. Raines up 1 for 3. The pitch to him is hit to center. Mantle coming in hard, and he gets there for out number 3. It's a 1-1 game going to the 9th. Boudreaux, Spahn, and Mantle coming up. Franco is done. You can put a fork in him. I'm not pitching him more than an inning and a third. I'm not doing it. What I am doing is bringing in Trevor Hoffman. Just imagine Hell's Bells playing in your head. He's in with a tie game to face Boudreaux, then Spahn, then Mantle. The pitch to Lou is hit on the ground to Larkin. Buries up with it and throws to Hernandez for out number 1. Don't really want to hit for Spahn here, but they'd like to win the game, so Eddie Matthews will be the pinch hitter for his Milwaukee Braves teammate. In the bullpen is Hoyt Wilhelm. The pitch from Hoffman to Matthews is ball 4. He walked him. 1 on, 1 out for Mantle. Hoffman the stretch. The pitch to the Mick. Here comes the dead fish. Comebacker. Knocked down by Hoffman. He picks it up and throws to Hernandez for the out at first as Matthews moves to second. Now it's Ted Williams. Chance to drive in the lead run. There's 2 outs in the 9th. Hoffman the stretch. The pitch to Ted is to center and deep. Back goes Barry Bonds, and Ted Williams has just put the 4160s in the lead with a 2-run bomb. 3-1 4160s. Stan Musial coming to the plate. The pitch to Stan. Ground ball. Gary Sheffield. He's up with it and throws to Hernandez. That will retire the side, but they get 2 on a bomb from Ted. We go to the bottom of the 9th with your score 4160s 3, 81 to the present National Leaguers. Nothing. I'm sorry, 1. 1. 3-1 game And it's Wilhelm on the mound with his flutter ball. He's an A pitcher with an XZ modifier. Spahn's numbers: 8 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed. He walked 2 batters. He struck out 10. He allowed 1 run. It's earned. He may have saved their tournament. Bonds, Sheffield, and a hitter for Franco coming up in the 9th. They need 2 to keep it going, 3 to walk it off. Wilhelm has been shaky in the tournament, but there's no action in the bullpen. It's all on Hoyt. Bonds at the plate. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to him. Hey, struck him out on a flutter ball. Bonds goes down for the 2nd time. 1 gone in the 9th. Here's Sheff. 0 for 3 for Sheff. The pitch from Wilhelm. Hit to right. Keiner calling and taking. 2 down. Franco is due. They're going to hit for him. It's going to be Gwynn. They need a base runner, and they need a bomb. A bloop and a bomb. Tony Gwynn is the last chance saloon. Wilhelm winds and deals to him. Hey, struck him out on a flutter ball, and that is the ball game. A big upset in this one. Might be a tournament changer. Let's give you the totals. For the 4160s, 3 runs, 6 hits, and they committed no errors. The National Leaguers gagged. 1 run, 4 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher is Warren Spahn. The save goes to Hoyt Wilhelm. The loser is Trevor Hoffman. Now, let's take a look at the standings before we depart. All right, here we are. The 4160s now up to 7 wins. They are tied in a 3rd place tie. Tied in a tie, if you like that expression. With the 81 of the present American Leaguers, they both have 7 wins. They are in 3rd place. They're only 2 games out of 1st and 3 games from the World Series. The next opponent for the 4160s will be the 2140s, who, if I hadn't smudged it, you could read, are 5-6. If the 4160s win that game, they bump to 2nd place, and they're only 2 games out of the World Series. It's really tight, and it's really good. This could go any number of ways. I hope you'll stay with me. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. Ted Williams with the big 9th inning 2-run bomb to put him ahead. Warren Spahn with the clutch pitching performance that they needed to keep their season alive. Amazing. All right, stay tuned. Lots more King of the Hill coming up. Have a great day, everybody. So long, everybody.